The 10 cent coin of Spain dated 2000 featuring Miguel de Cervantes is part of Spain's first euro coin series introduced at the turn of the millennium, and it carries deep historical, cultural, artistic, and numismatic significance that goes far beyond its small face value. This coin belongs to the standard euro circulation issues adopted when Spain joined the Eurozone, with euros used for accounting from 1999 and physically introduced in 2002, meaning the 2000 dated coins were struck in advance for future circulation. The obverse of the Spanish 10-cent coin from this period features Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, 1547 to 1616, universally regarded as the greatest writer in the Spanish language and one of the most influential figures in world literature, best known as the author of Don Quixote de la Mancha, often considered the first modern novel. Cervantes' portrait on the coin is rendered in a dignified, classical style, showing him in late adulthood with a rough collar typical of Spain's golden age, symbolizing the cultural and literary heritage of Spain rather than political authority, which marked a deliberate choice by Spain to emphasize intellectual and artistic identity in its euro coinage. Around the portrait appears the inscription Cervantes, clearly identifying the figure, along with Espa, asserting national origin within the shared European currency system, and the year 2000, while the surrounding 12 stars represent the European Union, symbolizing unity, harmony, and cooperation among member states. The reverse of the coin follows the common euro cent design by Luc Luix, depicting the denomination 10 euro cent, with a map of Europe, reflecting economic integration. From a technical standpoint, the coin is composed of Nordic gold, an alloy of copper, 89%, aluminum, 5%, zinc, 5%, and tin, 1%, giving it its distinctive golden color despite containing no actual gold. It weighs 4.10 grams, has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.93 millimeters, and features a smooth edge with fine grooves, designed to be easily distinguishable by touch from other euro denominations. The coin was struck at the Royal Mint of Spain, Real Casa de la Moneda, in Madrid, one of Europe's oldest mints, with centuries of minting tradition dating back to the 15th century, which adds further historical continuity to the piece. In terms of mintage, millions of 10-cent coins dated 2000 were produced, making the coin common in circulation and not rare in a general sense, though examples in uncirculated UNC or brilliant uncirculated BU condition, especially those preserved in official mint sets, hold higher appeal for collectors. While its monetary value usually remains close to face value, the coin's real worth lies in its symbolic importance as part of Spain's transition from the peseta to the euro, representing economic modernization, European integration, and cultural pride. For collectors, the Cervantes euro cents are often sought as part of thematic collections focused on writers, literature, or national personifications, and they are especially meaningful to those interested in Spanish history and identity. The choice of Cervantes also reflects Spain's contribution to global culture, emphasizing language and storytelling as unifying forces, and the coin serves as a small but powerful ambassador of Spanish heritage carried in everyday pockets across Europe. Over time, the 2000 Spain 10 euro cent coin has become a tangible reminder of a historic monetary shift at the dawn of the 21st century, blending modern economic policy with centuries-old cultural legacy and standing as a durable artifact that connects daily commerce with the enduring legacy of one of humanity's greatest literary minds, the next top. The 10 euro cent coin dated 2003 with the inscription Heir is part of Ireland's first-generation euro coinage and represents a significant moment in modern Irish monetary and cultural history because Ireland adopted the euro on January 1, 2002, replacing the Irish pound, punt. And by 2003 the country was fully integrated into the Eurozone both economically and symbolically. The 10-cent coin itself belongs to the golden euro cent series, 10C, 20C, 50C. Although it is not actually gold but made from Nordic gold, an alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, chosen for its durability, resistance to corrosion, and allergy-safe properties, giving the coin its distinctive warm yellow color. The coin has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a weight of 4.10 grams, and a smooth edge, making it smaller and lighter than the 20 and 50-cent coins and easily distinguishable by touch, which was an important design consideration when the euro was introduced across many countries. With different languages and populations, the obverse, national side, of the Irish 10-cent coin features the Celtic harp, a centuries-old symbol deeply embedded in Irish identity, associated with Gaelic tradition, poetry, and resistance, and famously linked to medieval Irish kings and bards, making Ireland unique among modern nations for using a musical instrument as a state emblem. The harp design used on euro coins was adapted from the traditional state harp seen on Irish passports, official seals, and earlier decimal coinage, and it is surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, representing unity and harmony rather than the number of member states. Above or around the harp appears the word "Éire," the Irish language name for Ireland, emphasizing national identity and the importance of the Irish language within the European framework. Even though English is more commonly spoken domestically, the reverse, common European side, of the coin was designed by Luc Lux and shows the denomination 10 euro cent, along with a map of Europe as it was envisioned at the time, before later EU expansions, symbolizing cooperation and shared economic space. The year 2003 indicates the minting date, and Irish euro coins from this period were struck primarily at foreign mints, including the Royal Mint in the United Kingdom and other European facilities. Because Ireland did not maintain a large-scale domestic minting operation, which adds an interesting cross-border production element to Irish coinage. In terms of circulation, the 2003 Irish 10-cent coin was produced in large quantities, meaning it is not rare and remains common in circulation and coin collections today, with most examples holding only face value unless they are in uncirculated, BU, or proof condition, in which case collectors may pay a modest premium. However, the coin is still important to collectors because it belongs to the early Euro era, a period of major transition for European economies and identities, and for Irish citizens in particular it marked the end of a national currency that had existed in various forms for centuries. Numismatically, the coin reflects a balance between European standardization and national expression, with Ireland choosing a single consistent national design, the harp, across all euro denominations rather than varying designs, reinforcing continuity and recognizability. Culturally, the 2003 Éire 10-cent coin stands as a small but tangible artifact of Ireland's place in early 21st century Europe, embodying themes of heritage, modernization, linguistic pride, and economic integration, and while it may not be financially valuable, it carries historical and symbolic weight that makes it meaningful to collectors, historians, and anyone interested in how nations express identity through everyday objects like coins. The next top. The 10 euro cent coin dated 2008 from Cyprus, Kappa Omicron/Kybris, is a standard circulation coin issued after Cyprus adopted the euro on January 1, 2008, replacing the Cypriot pound. This coin follows the common euro specifications, meaning it has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a weight of 4.10 grams, a thickness of 1.93 millimeters, and is composed of Nordic gold, an alloy of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it its distinctive golden color despite containing no actual gold. The edge is smooth with fine internal grooving, typical of 10-cent euro coins across all Eurozone countries. The obverse, national side, of the Cypriot 10-cent coin features the Kyrenia ship, an ancient Greek merchant vessel dating to around the 4th century BC, discovered off the coast of Kyrenia in northern Cyprus, symbolizing the island's long maritime history, trade, and connection between civilizations. With the country named Kappa Omicron Sigma, Kypros, written in Greek, the year 2008, and the mint mark, the reverse, common side, was designed by Luc Lux and shows the value, 10 euro cent, a map of Europe and vertical lines symbolizing unity within the European Union. Importantly, the word "Éire" does not belong to Cypriot coins, as it is the Irish name for Ireland, used only on Irish euro coins, so if "Éire" appears on a 10-cent coin, it would indicate Ireland, not Cyprus. Irish 10-cent coins feature a harp instead of the Kyrenia ship, The 2008 Cyprus 10-cent coin was minted in large quantities for general circulation and is not rare, with an approximate market value of 10 to 30 cents in circulated condition, slightly more in uncirculated (BU) condition, and significantly higher only in official mint sets. Historically, the coin reflects Cyprus's integration into the European monetary system while also preserving national identity through ancient symbolism, making it of interest primarily for educational, historical, and beginner numismatic collections rather than high investment value. The next top. The 2008 Luxembourg 10 euro cent is a standard circulating euro coin from the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg, part of the common coinage used in all euro area countries since Luxembourg adopted the euro currency in 2002. In the system of euro coins, the 10-cent denomination is one of the most commonly encountered fractional coins and has a face value of 0.10 euro, 10 cents. Like other euro cents, it is intended for everyday transactions, used to make change, pay for small purchases, and circulate broadly among the public. Ferronum +1. Physically, the coin has a round shape and is made from a Nordic gold alloy, a copper-based non-precious metal alloy composed of copper, aluminium, zinc, and tin. This composition gives the coin its characteristic gold-colored appearance while remaining durable and resistant to corrosion. The coin weighs approximately 4.1 grams, measures about 19.75 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded, indented edge that helps people, especially with impaired vision, distinguish it from other coins by touch. Ferronum +1. The obverse, national, side of the coin features a stylized portrait of Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg, who has been the reigning monarch since 2000. The portrait is geometric in style, with a simplified, modern aesthetic, encircled by the 12 stars representing the European Union, a motif common on all euro coins to symbolize the shared European identity of the euro currency. Around the edge of the obverse side is the inscription Luxembourg 2008, indicating both the issuing country, Luxembourg in the native Luxembourgish language, and the year of issue. The obverse design was created by Yvette Gastauer-Claire, a respected Luxembourgish artist and engraver. Numista +1. On the reverse, common side, the coin shows the face value, 10 euro cent, alongside a map of Europe. This design is shared across all member states' 10-cent coins and depicts the geographical contour of the European continent, symbolizing the shared economic space of the Eurozone. Behind the value and map are 6 vertical lines ending in stars, another element reinforcing the unity of the European Union. This common reverse was designed by Luc Luix of the Royal Belgian Mint. Numista. In terms of minting and production, the Luxembourg 10-cent coins of 2008 were produced at the Monnaie de Paris, French Mint, located in Pessac, France. The official coin catalog number, Krauss, Michler catalog, for this coin is KM number 89, a standard reference in numismatic literature used to uniquely identify world coins. For the year 2008, the total mintage, number of coins struck for circulation, was about 5 million pieces. This makes it moderately common among euro coins from Luxembourg, though not as widely seen as many other euro area issues, because Luxembourg itself is a small country with a relatively small population and currency requirement compared to larger eurozone economies. Ferronum +1. From a historical and cultural perspective, the use of the Grand Duke's image on Luxembourg coins reflects the country's constitutional monarchy system, where the monarch plays a symbolic and unifying role. Luxembourg is one of Europe's oldest sovereign states, and the continuity of its national symbols, including the presence of the Grand Duke on currency, reinforces national identity within the broader framework of the European Union. The inscription Luxembourg in the Luxembourgish language further underscores national pride and linguistic heritage on a coin used across many different European countries. Numista. In everyday use, the 2008 10-cent Luxembourg coin is economically worth exactly 0.10 euro, the same as its face value. In circulation, it functions just like any other 10-cent coin you might find in Netherlands, Germany, France, or Italy, used for small purchases, public transport fares, sweets, or simply as change. Most examples of the coin are in ordinary circulation and show typical wear from handling, which means they trade hands frequently and are not inherently rare. Veronum. From a numismatic collector standpoint, however, the coin has a different kind of interest. While 5 million pieces is a large number in absolute terms, coins from small Eurozone countries like Luxembourg are generally less common in daily circulation in other countries, and collectors often seek complete runs of all years and mints. In uncirculated or mint condition, or as part of official coin sets, 2008 Luxembourg 10-cent coins can have a collector value above face value, depending on their grade and preservation. Market prices can vary, but common estimates for well-preserved examples are often slightly above their face value, typically under a few euros for standard, uncirculated pieces. More specialized or proof versions, coins struck with special finish for collectors rather than circulation, can command higher prices. Veronum. Importantly, the coin's collectability also depends on its condition. Coins that show minimal wear graded as uncirculated may be worth more to collectors than heavily worn examples, though even highly worn coins retain their face value for spending. Certain collector guides assign catalog numbers like Sean #86 to help collectors identify and compare coins across different grading systems. Numista. In summary, the 2008 Luxembourg 10-euro-cent coin is a tangible piece of European monetary history, a circulating coin that represents both Luxembourg's national identity and its participation in the wider euro currency system. Its combination of modern design, historical symbolism, and everyday functionality makes it interesting not only to collectors, but also to anyone curious about how different countries express cultural identity through the small but symbolic canvas of coinage. Veronum, the next top. The 10-euro-cent coin of 2009 from Slovakia is a historically meaningful and numismatically interesting piece because it belongs to the very first year Slovakia adopted the euro, officially joining the Eurozone on January 1, 2009, replacing the Slovak koruna, and this makes all Slovak coins dated 2009 part of a major monetary transition in Central European history. The coin follows the common euro specifications and is struck in Nordic gold, an alloy of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin that contains no real gold, giving it a warm golden color with a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a weight of 4.10 grams, and a thickness of about 1.93 millimeters, and it features the standard European 10-cent common reverse designed by Luc Lux, showing the map of Europe with vertical lines symbolizing unity among EU member states along with the denomination 10 euro cent, while the national obverse side of Slovakia displays Bratislava Castle, one of the country's most important cultural and historical landmarks. Positioned above the Danube River in the capital city, symbolizing Slovak statehood, continuity, and its place within Europe, above the castle appears the Slovak coat of arms, a double cross standing on 3 hills, reinforcing national identity, and the word Slovensko, Slovakia in Slovak, is inscribed on the coin, along with the year 2009, marking its inaugural euro issue. And the design was created by Ivan Rehak, selected through a national competition prior to euro adoption. The edge of the coin is distinctive, featuring 7 evenly spaced indentations, sometimes described as a Spanish flower-style edge, which helps visually impaired users distinguish it from other denominations and adds to its tactile identity. All Slovak euro coins from 2009, including the 10 cent, were minted to meet circulation needs both domestically and across the entire Eurozone, meaning the coin is legal tender in all euro-using countries, and while it is common in circulation and not rare in a monetary sense, its significance lies in its symbolic value as a first-year issue, making it attractive to collectors interested in Eurozone expansions, transitional economies, and modern European history. The Bratislava Castle motif is particularly meaningful because it has stood for centuries as a political, military, and cultural center, overlooking trade routes and empires. And its presence on a widely circulating coin subtly communicates Slovakia's long historical roots despite its relatively recent independence in 1993. In terms of collecting, circulated examples are typically valued at face value, while uncirculated or mint condition coins, especially those preserved in official mint sets, carry a modest premium, and errors or exceptional strikes can be of specialized interest. Overall, the 2009 Slovak 10 cent coin is a small but powerful artifact that encapsulates the moment Slovakia stepped fully into European monetary integration, blending modern economic unity with deep national symbolism in a durable, everyday object that continues to pass quietly through millions of hands across Europe.